Welcome to the coach trip. 7 couples on a 30-day tour in the sun. For some of them, it could be the holiday of a lifetime, taking in some amazing sights and cities.
I'm excited about it. Ready for whatever comes in front of me.
But for others, it could be a complete nightmare.
I was disgusted with what went on. I thought that the lack of gratitude and the bad manners was dreadful.
This is no ordinary coach trip, because if you don't like the people you're travelling with, you can vote to send them home.
That's another feeble and very childish excuse.
I just think it's so rude.
Currently travelling on the coach trip are mother and daughter, Doris and Anne.
My voice sounds, very much like Bonnie Tyler's, and I'm verging on the Rod Stewart. So I wasn't really looking forward to it because I'm a bit husky. And I realised we'd have to do the women's part, but I'll probably sound more like a man at the moment.
Husband and wife, Joy and Paul.
I had a game plan. I saw what they were like on the trial runs. I thought, there's no way an old boy like me can stand a chance against them. I will let them all pass me from the starting line and then I will go round and watch the scenery as I go, which I did.
Friends, Tim and Paul.
Italy is a fantastic, vibrant, wonderful country, and there's some fantastic things to do here, but wandering around the balsamic vinegar factory is not one of them.
Boyfriend and girlfriend, Mary and Jamie.
I didn't think either of us could sing. I still stand by that, but
You can sing.
No, I still don't think so.
He's a great singer.
I think just the opposition was worse than we were.
Friends, Matt and Scott.
Don't know why I've got them on it, really. I only really look at the front of it. I haven't seen them in the back.
I think it's just a sick joke that my hairdresser's phone on me at the moment. I didn't even know until someone said.
He never gets a mirror out around the back, so I don't really know what's going on. But no, Miley's all right.
All right.
Husband and wife, Dennis and Jackie.
I admit I do like shopping. But I think most women do, really. I just admit it. I think a lot of women like to go shopping. And I do like to window shop and go shopping, yes, I do.
I wish he was just window shopping.
Partners, Kelly and John.
We like to have an argument now and again, but it keeps relationships healthy. It's boring if you just get on with each other all the time.
And always trying to please his passengers is Brendan, their tour guide.
Because no matter what you do, whether we bring the moon down tonight, it'll be the wrong colour. I'm sure it'll be blue instead of green or red or purple or whatever. Bloody moan this and moan that, whinge this and whinge that. It's all they bloody do. And I'm sick of it.
Yesterday, the coach trippers arrived in the city of Modena, where they saw how balsamic vinegar was made and then got taught how to sing. Then at voting time, Scott and Matt and Anne and Doris had words.
Well, maybe you knew that you was rude to us, so then you did realise that we probably would send a vote back.
How would we rude to you?
And John and Kelly got a yellow card.
It's obvious we didn't really get on with any of them anyway, because they're a bunch of old fogies.
It's day 28 of the coach trip. It's 7:45 a.m. and today the coach will be leaving Modena and heading to the romantic city of Verona. Most of the passengers are on board the coach ready to leave, but despite Brendan's clear departure time, he's still waiting for 2 couples.
They're here. Can I just remind you it's 25 to 9?
No, John said we had a couple of minutes.
John who?
Sorry, Paul, sorry.
Paul who?
Paul.
What, the coach driver?
Yeah.
But he's not the courier, is he?
Well, he told us, I'm sorry.
Anyhow, we apologise.
Yeah, sorry for being 5 minutes late.
Right, well, I'll get on then, off you go.
Come on, hurry up.
Unbelievable. I've always got an answer.
Scott and Matt may be on board, but Brendan is still missing John and Kelly. Eventually, he tracks them down in the hotel and discovers that after yesterday's vote, they've decided not to get on the coach, but get on a plane home instead.
Why do you want to go home?
Just because the days are really long and they're really boring.
Right.
I haven't found...
So the people.
So the people?
Yeah.
What, you find the people boring? In what way?
They ain't got a life, have they?
Rather than carry on, we'd rather go home than keep doing them.
That's cool. Because, no, I mean, that's the main thing. We want you to be happy on coach trips. So you'll be leaving us this morning. Are you going to come down and wave your fellow passengers off or not?
No, because otherwise we'll miss our flight.
Oh, OK. Well, listen, good luck.
Thank you, Brendan.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you. And you take care. All right.
And you.
And you keep, is it rapping or beat making?
Make music.
Making music. You keep making music, John. All right, take care.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Brendan.
Bye-bye.
So after only 2 days on the trip, Kelly and John say goodbye to coach life as the rest of the passengers head off to Verona.
Well, good morning, everybody. Are we all well? Yes. Jolly good. Did we have a nice night in Modena last night? Good, good. And unfortunately, this morning we've lost Kelly and John. They've decided they wanted to go home this morning. So they're getting a flight later on and going back to London.
I think they did think that the activities were a bit boring, but I just can't say how they thought the go-karting was boring.
Yeah, for Kelly and John to use excuses boring, they never gave it a chance before the first activity, I don't think. They just wasn't as... I don't think they was coach trip people.
I think it's a relief, quite frankly. He was trouble. He was winding Paul up to do things, and he was being very disrespectful to Paul, I think, and Paul didn't realise. And
he was very disrespectful to Christina yesterday.
Yes, he was. Yeah,
very disrespectful.
Yeah. So, good riddance, quite frankly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way to Verona. It's a beautiful city. It's one of the most beautiful in northern Italy. The town is situated on the loop of the Adige River. So the Adige River makes a loop around the actual city. The most important Roman structure is the amphitheatre. There's a beautiful arch called the Arch de Gavi. There are some beautiful churches throughout Verona. There's the Basilica of St. Zeno. There's also another Gothic church called the Gothic Church of St. Anastasia. But of course, it is obviously important for Romeo and Juliet. This is where Shakespeare set the actual play that he wrote. And also the most famous balcony, I think, in the world, which is where Romeo and Juliet actually did their balcony scene. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
It's 11:30 and the coach has arrived at its first stop.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in Verona, this beautiful city, and to help us see all the lovely sights here, I'd like to introduce Marina. Over to you.
Hello. Welcome to Verona. Nice to meet you.
Marina leads the group to their first location, which is a bit of an exclusive for the coach trip.
Yeah, we've actually been invited into the Commissioner of Tourism's office, which is actually the Schillaci Palace. And the Schillaci family were a very, very powerful and political family that actually ruled Verona. It's never been done before. They've never had a group of tourists or coach trippers actually in the office.
To be able to go to the Tourist Commissioner's office, to actually sit there, wasn't it? It was a real privilege.
The visit is such a rare event, it even makes the local news.
Eccoli qui i protagonisti del reality inglese che gireranno per Verona. 7 coppie made in Britain che sono state ricevute oggi in provincia e che animeranno la puntata della trasmissione Coach Trip.
Not only do we get access to the actual palace and the private office, but we're actually allowed to use their balcony as a viewpoint across to Romeo's house.
Isn't that a wonderful view? And it's just for you. It's just for you because normally tourists are not allowed to come here.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Now we're going to Juliet's house.
Wonderful. Okay.
The next stop on the tour is a visit to the balcony, which many people believe inspired the famous scene from William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet's balcony was lovely. It's lovely to have said I've stood on their balcony, which is nice. Really romantic.
Yeah, it was. You never gave me a kiss.
Oh, well, I give you one out.
Yeah, oh, that's better. Not on the balcony, but...
No, never mind.
Verona is the most romantic city you could ever wish to be in. And I only wish that I was here with somebody that I loved, like Jamie is here with somebody he loves.
Go on. OK. Go on.
It was very romantic being on Romeo and Juliet's balcony today, and I hope all my friends can watch and see how much of a perfect couple we are.
You always think of people who you love when you come to a place like this, when you think of the love story. Kifo. What you like, thanks for that.
So this is the end of the tour, unfortunately, and this is a wonderful place to say goodbye to you and thank you for having been here.
Thank you, Marina, and on behalf of the group, we'd like to thank you. So if you'd like to make your way back to the coach and we'll go for some lunch. Thank you.
There we are.
Coming up in part 2, Paul and Brendan compete to make the best pasta.
Could you explain to her that we have to win this competition?
And Joy and Paul lay down the law at voting time.
I've never, ever tried to pressurise anybody into anything, ever.
Oh, true, no, that's fine.
Today, the coach trip has travelled to the romantic city of Verona. Passengers Kelly and John have left the tour, and the group have been all lovey-dovey on Juliet's balcony. It's now 1 p.m, and Brendan has organised lunch at the Gatto Moro restaurant, which is famous in Verona for its homemade pasta.
This area is noted for its pasta, but in particularly for its tortellini. So we're going to go to a lovely restaurant just outside, learn how to make tortellini, and then they can actually taste it themselves. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in Borghetto, and we've just had a lovely tortellini lunch, and we're going to actually find out how to make tortellini. Francesco and Lorenza are going to actually help us, or show us actually how to make the tortellini.
Tortellini is a ring-shaped pasta which can be filled with a range of meats or cheese and served with a homemade broth or ragu. Some stories suggest that the oval shape of tortellini represents the belly button of Venus, the Roman goddess of love.
Lovely, thank you, Lorenzi. So we're going to split into 2 teams. Paul, you're going to head Team A, and I will head Team B, OK? And we'll both separately have a challenge of how to make tortellini, OK? OK, chaps, so we'll leave them in peace.
But Brendan's team will have to watch out, as Paul's team are out for revenge.
Could you explain to her that all the activities on this tour have been fixed so that we never win anything? And could you explain to her that we have to win this competition?
Paul is so determined to make the perfect pasta, he's even willing to bribe the kitchen staff.
They won't accept any money. They won't accept any money.
They won't accept... What would you...
No, not even if you...
Yes. See? Oh! Fabulous. Oh, these are better. These are better. No, these ones are lovely. Right, come on, now that's all. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, that's fine.
Come on, no one will know. Keep your traps shut and we'll be fine.
OK, Team B, we've got to beat Team A, so let's start rolling, OK? Do you want to, Scott?
But Brendan has a few tricks up his sleeve as well.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is, I know a better way to do this, so I'll just put that down. And come over here, I found a little machine in the corner.
Who's going to put someone else to do
But
it?
shh! We don't tell anybody what's happening. OK? Is the rolling for you? Why not, huh? I think while they're all down at the river, we can have a little drinky poos. OK? So we've won, really. And this will help us on our way. Chin chin. Chin chin. E grazie, eh? Grazie. Grazie. Chin chin.
Is that
To the winners.
To the winners, yeah, we've definitely won, haven't we?
With the pasta made, it's time for the restaurant's owner, Francesco, to decide on a winner.
Would you like to look at ours first? Thank you.
Però so che voi avete usato la sfogliatrice.
Okay.
So Francesco is saying that they look very nice, but he knows that your team used the pasta machine.
You weren't supposed to tell them. It's a problem with translation.
No problem with translation. No.
It's a problem with translation. Right, can we have a look at yours anyway? Because I bet...
Okay. You most certainly can.
Oh, God, look at the state of them. Oh, look, compared to ours.
They look like custard cream. Però so che loro hanno usato i tortellini fatti dal nostro personale, che sono questi.
Sì.
Perciò per me le squadre sono alla pari.
These tortellini look as nice as the other ones, but there is something wrong going on as well, because they changed their tortellini, which were handmade, with the tortellini that the lady made before.
Just a minute, no. I was told to use all the facilities of the kitchen that were available.
So were I, and the machine was available.
OK, well, you've used the machine and we've used the staff.
Yeah, but at least we've used the machine and we folded them ourselves.
Oh, stop it. Look at that one. Look.
There's nothing wrong with it. Look at the set. Yours is all wrinkly and flowery.
Speak for yourself, dear.
So, Francisco, we have to have a winner.
Per me le due squadre sono alla pari.
Okay.
So for Francesco, it's a draw.
It's a draw. Very good. Well, nobody lost then.
Grazie,
signor. Grazie. Molte grazie. So, can we please thank Francisco and also Nadia for the judging today, and also thank you very much for letting us use your kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Round of applause.
Grazie.
And then can we also return to the coach because it's time for votes. Thank you.
Noi dobbiamo andare. No. Bye bye.
On this coach trip, the passengers vote for who they don't like travelling with. Whoever gets the most votes is awarded a yellow card. If they get another yellow card on the trip, it becomes red and they are sent home and replaced by a new pair. Brendan gathers the group together to hear the result. Currently, Paul and Tim and Doris and Anne hold a yellow card.
Once again, we need to know who you're voting for and your reasons why. Thank you.
Matt and Scott are the first to vote.
Today, Matt and I will be voting for Jamie and Mary. She's not really got good social skills, and I think it's taken until today for her to even say one thing to me. And
we'd actually like to do her a favour that when she gets, because she's going off to university soon, so we'd like to say to her, you know, you can't take 5 days to talk to somebody, and that's what it's taken, isn't it? She's taken 5 days to even start a conversation off with Scott.
Okay, that's fair.
Cool.
Today, Dennis and I will be voting for Scott and Matt. This afternoon when we made the pasta, I thought they were a little bit childish when the result was announced by throwing the pasta at us. And I didn't think there was really any need for that.
Threw the pasta at Paul, actually. I think he swallowed a couple of bits, and then one bit hit you on the ear, did it? And then hit Dennis. I apologise now, though. I apologise.
It's just a bad shot.
I apologise.
I apologise for being bad at throwing.
Today, we are voting for Matt and Scott solely for one reason, and one reason only, is yesterday during our opera lesson, they seemed to be using their mobile phone, although they weren't the only people in the group. I'll put it, I expected more of them.
No, I deny that, totally.
Hold tight. I didn't even have a
No,
mobile
we take
on
the
me.
vote, that's cool, we take it at the chin,
no.
but
I didn't have a phone on me, and what did you do?
Sorry, no, not at all.
Right, but today we're voting for Scott and Matt.
Expected that one.
Nothing's really changed from yesterday about our sort of opinion of them. And Scott and I have obviously got a clash of personalities. So we feel that, you know, we just aren't getting on with them. So that's our reason for voting for them.
Right, cool. Okay, I've not got a problem for the record.
Today, Jamie and I are voting for Matt and Scott. Yesterday, Scott was trying to heavily pressurise us into voting the way he wanted, and we really didn't like that. We thought he was bullying us a little bit because we're very young.
Yeah, we'll go along with that we did actually have a word with you.
Yeah.
But I think you might have... Matt will back me up 100% for 2 or 3 days before that. He was totally with us.
Yeah.
So I think
it wasn't a pressure, it was a morals thing, and you agreed with us.
You agreed with us until the last minute. And for the record as well, did not say to you just before the vote, look, do your own thing. I'm really sorry. I was quite passionate about what we thought, whether it was right or wrong.
You didn't apologise. You didn't say
no, all right, I
sorry.
didn't apologise, maybe sorry. I apologise now for it though. Did I at the time not say to you that do your own thing? We're really sorry. It's just that I felt passionate about it.
Too little, too
Do
late.
your own thing. Did I say that?
It's too little,
It
too late.
was-
No, but cool. But as long as you, that's for the record.
It's cool.
Today, Joy and I are voting for Scott and Matt
Oh, not Auntie Joy.
for a very similar reason to Jamie and Mary. They were going around yesterday canvassing people and really canvassing to try and get another yellow card for Doris and Anne last night. And I thought that was unforgivable.
But they didn't approach us because
No, 'cause they knew better.
They knew they would get told.
Yeah. And may I just say that Doris and Anne said to us last night, please don't vote for Matt and Scott tomorrow because it would look as though...
of course they did. No, that's fine.
No, they did.
No,
they
they
genuinely did say that to us.
But it's pot calling the kettle black, isn't it? That's it.
No,
You've been involved in a group trying to persuade other people off since you got on here.
We clocked it.
We've
We
done
played
it.
the game.
We've played the game as well. and it's,
We have never ever...
Mate, unanimous is cool. Bring the yellow card.
No. Can I just answer that? You accused me of something.
No, we accept it.
The whole time I have been on this group, it's all gone on general consensus, and I've never ever tried to pressurise anybody into anything ever.
It's cool. Today's vote has made no difference to how I felt yesterday morning.
No, absolutely, and same for us really. Let's all have a great time tonight. We're privileged to be where we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, we know.
We've been totally looked after, and I think we've all tried to play it straight as we can.
It wasn't a
You've all
great
tried to
time.
play
That's
it
not
straight
the
as you
same
can.
arguments. Let's not
Come on.
be ridiculous.
That's fine, honestly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the result of this evening's vote, with 5 votes against them, the yellow card is awarded to Matt and Scott.
Thank you.
Thank
if you're going to get one, we want to, it's good to do it with style. I'd rather have 5 couples
Unanimous.
and just have one over.
And if we could kindly make our way to the coach, thank you.
Yeah, don't joke with me. It's fine.
They haven't judged today on personalities or anything else. They're just obviously cheesed off from yesterday, and that was
I
their
thought we
vote,
were good
which
today
is
as
weak.
well.
It's
I
weak,
thought we've
isn't
been
it?
quite good today.
Yeah, but nice.
I thought we have. And when we get back on the coach, I'm cool with everyone.
It's their problem.
Yeah.
They've got to live with that. We've got a whole life ahead of us now. They're going nowhere. Great.
It's all right.
I don't think it's really affected us that much. And tomorrow's another day, and we'll see what happens.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks.
Next time on Coach Trip, the tour reaches its final destination, the city of Milan, where the passengers hit the shops.
I'm holding the wallet today, and that's how it normally is. Mary gets more carried away by the clothes than the price tag on them.
And then strut their stuff at a fashion show.
I've had to travel all around Europe with these people.